In this step, you will create views of your design. The Revit philosophy is that these views are hot rather than cold. Hot views are derived automatically from the model, while cold ones tend to be made by individually creating lines from the model. If the model is changed in Revit, the hot drawings are instantly updated. The goal is to avoid editing with AutoCAD or Illustrator each time you change the model. This keeps your process much more fluid and encourages you to create more schemes. For those of you who use CAD systems, Revit is not a CAD system. It does not provide layers, multi-lines, or even an origin, which are all artifacts from the mechanical drawing and drafting heritage of CAD systems. Revit provides a system of categorizing solid objects in a taxonomy of building and architecture, and establishing views based on setting the desired viewing properties of elements by their category and location in space. It is really different, but frankly, it is less abstract and less constrained by drawing conventions. The Revit way unleashes new possibilities by modeling the building and not the drawings of the building. Open your file in the project editor. In the project browser, find the site view and double-click on it to open it. First, you'll notice that the mass is not there. Go to the conceptual mass menu and click Show Mass, and you'll be able to see the mass. In the site view, you will notice odd little boxes to the north, south, east, and west of your cube. These are elevation markers. They control the elevations to portray your model. They each have 4 triangles, only one of which is activated. You can select an elevation marker and see checkboxes that activate more views. You might wonder why there are 4 views associated with each marker. Conventionally, a rectangular room will be portrayed with 4 interior elevations, with an elevation marker placed in the middle of the room. Click on the activated triangle of one of the elevation markers. You will see a line appear in blue. Blue is for temporary lines in Revit. This represents the picture plane for the elevation. You can drag the picture plane closer to the cube or farther away. When the triangle elevation marker is selected, the Properties panel will contain the properties of the elevation view. If nothing is selected, the Property panel contains the properties of the current view. There are a lot of properties, but you don't need to know many of them yet. Notice the scale property. You can instantly change the scale of a drawing by setting it here. This won't change the view that you see in a very appreciable way, but it changes the size of the drawing when it's placed on a sheet. Scroll down in the Properties panel to find the Far Clipping property. Select the adjacent button, which probably says No Clip, and in the resulting dialog change it to Clip with Lines. This will produce a dotted line near the picture plane. You can drag this around to set a clipping plane beyond which nothing will be drawn. This can be very useful for filtering out parts of the model that you do not want to appear in the elevation because they are too far away or on another building. You may need to use the arrowhead icon to drag the clipping plane beyond the far edge of your cube. Go back to the triangle on the elevation marker. Double-click on the triangle to take you straight to that elevation view, or you can pick the view from the project browser. In that elevation view, click on the Level 2 line. Edit the temporary dimension to jump it up to 48 feet or at the top of the cube.